Hello everyone, this is Yonax here and welcome back to another Maplestory video. This time I'm gonna make a guide, a trainings guide, and I'm gonna show you pretty much every place you should go or which are recommended to train from when you start till 250. First off, you always should start with your job quest. Some jobs like Shade or Unwell, depends how you want to pronounce it, they have their own quest till like level 30. Some other jobs have for beginning as well, but I won't cover those jobs. I just cover the main training areas. So normally when you're level 10, you did your beginner job, you got your first job advancement done. You start at Camilla. She will have a quest for you, and the quest will mean you have to go to this map right of Henesys. You have to kill a bunch of green mushrooms, and you can click the quest here, which lets you kill another few. Pick up the drops from these mobs, since you need them to complete the quest. Then you go back to Camilla, talk to Chiefs 10 and Ming Ming. And then you can go to the next quest, which is the blue mushroom one. Well, honey mushroom actually. Here you have a quest for amount of kills, and you need to drops from here. So you can do those. Then you have two options from here, because you can get teleported to Bruce, who is over here, and he asks you for some drops from the Storm Golems, Mixed Golems, which is the top portal here. Let's go quickly. So here are Mixed Golems. So this top one, and the ice columns. Yeah, the dark ones of course, but I believe you can skip those in the quest line. Ice ones are here, the blue ones, and you have the red fire ones, which are in this map. So this quest is optional. It's good XP, not necessary to do, but it's possible if you like to. So then there's one more quest, or actually two more, because here again you have one, the blue mushroom. I did it all the quest a long time ago on Battlemates and quest got reset, so I didn't do this one on this year, but I do it on most others. So you need here some kills again, and you need some drops of them. After that is complete, you can go to NLC quiz. So let's go back to town. So let's go to Henesys. I'm using a Hyper Rock just to move faster, it's really useful. So now we go to Dimensional Portal. You can also press quick move and click on it. And then we have New Leaf City here. And you talk to the NLC mayor. You have the NLC quiz. It's about 11 questions, always the same answer. You can even look up the answers if necessary, or just try and try again. Each quest gives 5k XP, so you can do it either at level 15 and then you get immediately to level 60, 99%. I would advise then to kill one mob and come back for the next question. Or if you do a bit more quest like Bruce, you end up like level 20, 22, 3. Then you can always do the quiz as well at that point. You will go over level 30 if you do that. or when you are here at level 15 you will end up at level 27. Both is optional. If you go over 30 it's not a problem for your second job advancement, and then you can just go to the next spot after. So this is the quest area. So if you go there at level 15 you can also go to north of Ellin, where the Curse Eye, Evil Eye, Searching Eye, all of those. So that are these maps. And there's one map here. This one, the first one. I would recommend in general the last map. But Fanzy has some quests as well, which you can do. And pretty much his quests are you go to a special map, kill some Evil Eye, Searching Eye, Curse Eye, and Dark Eye, I believe. Let's see, no, Dark is Searching. Searching, Cold Eye, that's the one. So you can do the Fancy quest, and that will also get you to level 30. At level 30 you do your second job advancement. Depending on the job it's either automatic or you have to do a small quest. And then after that you go to 6-Path Crossway when you're level 30 or a bit over. And you talk to Pilot Ellin here. And who brings you to the Golden Beach. Or you just use your rock and you go here. When you're here, you want to train at the map left, which is this map. From off this point I really recommend, if you have a friend who can play on Kenna, come on Kenna, or even Bishop would help. Actually there's no an elite over here. I won't do it now, it's a possibility to do. So you can stay here till like 45, sometimes 50, depending if you prefer to stay here. Also depending if you just get elite boss or not. And after this there are a few options. Actually you can go to one of the latest maps, which is the Rock Waves, which is the last map in Golden Beach. So you can start killing here. Oh, and from off level 35 you can do the quest at Gold Beach, and which will bring you to the boss on the end, which will be here. No one in guild online now? Okay. I only have in a small guild, so that's fine. Just wanted to inform you about the elite. Other options, after Gold Beach you can go to Copper Drakes, of course, right away. But there are some other options. You can go to Kerning Swamp, which is pretty much here. Kill all the alligators or alligators, or how you want to pronounce it. As you saw in the texts in the screen, a rune appeared. I really would recommend making use of runes as much as you can. Let's see if we can find a rune in this map. Not here. Runes give double XP over a small period of time. Some runes are better than others, but they all have a nice effect. This is the Rune of Decay. Same with Rune of Destruction, they give you double your range for 3 minutes, so you can really boost your training using runes in a small period of time. If you stay in a map a longer time, a new rune will appear after 15 minutes and one rune lasts for 3 minutes. That's without any other buff duration bonuses. Another option, except Kerning Swamp, you can go further, but these maps are pretty much all the same, depending which map you prefer. Other option will be Wild Boar Land. Getting some wild boars. As you can see on top, there are quite some mobs here. Again, depending on preference, you can go up all the way until fire boars. This is the last map here. And kill some here. This is quite a big map, so I would suggest only if you have quite a mobile class to go here. If not, go to one of the other suggested locations. Okay. Not everyone takes those maps in between and just stays at golem beats until they can go copper drakes. It depends if you like to move more often to a new place, or you like to train on one location for a longer time. So from like 50 I would prefer. A little earlier, like 45 is possible, but you have a high miss rate because these are 66. So I would say don't go here before 46, because then you have 40% miss rate, which is still doable, a bit slow. Every level below it will be too slow, and other golden beats is still faster. The other suggestions I just showed. And I would suggest you to stay till 6 until you do your third job. You can stay a few levels over, but I would prefer to move on to the next place. Then you do your third job quest. You can even go all the way in the till Balrog, which are level 70, if you want to do the first third job quest in this area. Mostly I don't do it, I go mostly directly to Magathia, which is Neo Desert over here. And after third job I mostly go directly to this map. Scorpions and Sandrats. Kinda really advised here in this map as well. There are runes which you can pick up from level 79. From off level 70 you can make use of 2 hours 10% XP bonus potions. Those are craftable, you just need some earls and some superior item crystals. And then you can craft them with level 10 alchemy. It will take some time to craft a lot. You can also just find a friend or someone who has them for you. It will 10% extra will speed up your training a lot. So depending how long you're planning to train, definitely suggest it. So you can stay here till level 100. Other option would be Mutae. These are technically one level higher than in Sahel 2. But sometimes I go here first because you have here some more safe spots where you can hit them from. Here you have a small platform and here you have another platform as well. So if you have a squishy job and Sahel 2 is a bit hard, these are one level higher but have some more safe spots. So I sometimes go here for more squishy jobs and then go back later to Sahel 2, since the spawn is bigger there. And for jobs who are not that squishy, I just go directly to Sahel 2. At level 80 you could, or 84 a bit higher, you can go to Roids in Lab C2, which is this map. It's a very small map. and sometimes the security camera appears here. So you can really kill this map quite fast. Roids have a bit more XP than Sahel 2. Sahel 2 has more spawn though, so it's up to you which you prefer. If you're slow in movement, you can consider this one. If you want more safe spots, then as well. And Sahel 2 is for the faster killer, I would say, because more spawn. You stay here in general till level 100. Then there's another option, which is Mystery Part 3, also known as MP3. To get there you have to go to Singapore. The problem with Singapore is you can't go directly there by a fast portal or rock or anything. So to get there you have to take this plane, buy a ticket, and then find a channel where the plane leaves from. Wait a little, and then from there you go all the way right. I won't show this map because it will too long to travel there. It's generally also a reason for me to skip that map. I prefer Sahel 2 because I can travel there like within 1 minute, and it takes me like 10 minutes to get to Mystery Part 3. Also, maps are more crowded at MP3 because more people go there, so it's harder to find a free map for yourself or where you can join. And same goes for if you have help from a bishop or a canna, they need to go there as well. So it will take a longer time for them to go there as well. It's easy for them to go to Magathia. And another reason for me to stay in Magathia is that I get elite spawns there, and I always like a chance on some other items like cubic blades or even elite boss where you can get nice items from, other than because MP3 won't give you any elites. So after that you get level 100. So let's go back to a city and the dimension portal. At level 100 you do your 4 job advancement, of course. And after that you can enter Veracent, which is definitely the preferred area to go immediately at level 100. You also get a quest on your side. So this Veracent. Veracent is only available in Maplestory and Maplestory Europe. So, and any other service you won't find it, so I would suggest to choose one of the other options I present after this. When you're in Veracent, you want to go to the right to Bleak hallway. Many are familiar with the map. The map is, it's good XP, around 3k XP per mob, 3.3 I believe. But other than that, it just has a really high spawn rate. And because many train there, you often are able to make a party or find a bishop or a canna there as well. So you get extra XP and spawn rate. So a few more maps and then we're there. Since the mobs here in Bleak hallway are technically, I believe, level 116, sometimes you can go earlier here already to pick up a rune. There's now one in the top, and then you can go back to Bleak hallway just to train a bit faster. As expected, there is of course someone training here. Luminous, really effective in this map. So this is Bleak hallway. Super big spawn. It's a good map to train with 2 people, maybe even a bit more. So then I just entered the Wild Farm. These are the party map areas. They have a lot more HP, give also more XP. So if you are a bit more funded, you can leave Bleak hallway and go in these maps. Generally the best map is the last map, of course. However, there's one other map I actually mostly prefer. but that depends on the job. Because Dimension Light is the best map you could go. However, you need a lot of stairs resistance for that map, otherwise you will be stunned almost all of the time. So personally, I prefer this map a lot. It's a very big map. You can easily train here with 3 people, I think. Maybe, well, 3 for sure, and maybe even 4 if you have a gunner. So yeah, pretty much go to around it, kill, and otherwise you go Dimension Light. On Spider Mates I can pick up Blue Aura, because that gives me at the moment almost max status resist. So yeah, this is Dimension Light. They stun you a lot. So high status resistance recommended, especially above 50%. You could even choose to use resistant potions. You need to be funded for this map, otherwise Bleak Hallway will always be better. So for unfunded mule, stay in Bleak Hallway. For a funded char, like your main char, you can go this map or the one before. Many don't know, but if you take this portal here, you're back in Bleak Hallway. So you don't have to walk all the way back. I can't use a world map in Veracent because it doesn't exist like Singapore. So you have to teleport there. So I used to my teleport rock to move out. You stay there till like 160, 165. And then you can go to Temple of Time. If you could go there if you want to do the quest for Pink Beam pre-quest, and otherwise you can go here like from, let's say, 130, 135, 140 maybe, if you want to do move up in maps. I generally don't recommend these maps, but it can give you a few levels when you do the pre-quest anyway for Pink Beam. And you're bored of other map to train. Otherwise you go to Gate of Future from like 160 or 165, depending if you can get a friend to teleport you to strongholds. Otherwise you need an emblem. I would recommend to start off in Drill Hall till 170, and let's see, there's the item here. Yeah, here it is, Cygnus Knight emblem. You need this item to walk inside Stronghold. If not, you need a teleport either by guild or by the Hyper Rock or by a skill, or someone teleports you. Bishop door works as well. So get the bishop there, draw you, and you get inside. Yeah, here again, just kill the mobs. So this is the second drill hall. Personally I prefer that one. And you have your first drill hall. I would say stay here until you're strong enough to go Armory 2. So let's go Armory 2 now. This is pretty much your preferred map till 250. In future it might change a little with some changes that are to come, because this will become a Star Force map. So they get a lot more HP, but a lot more XP as well. So if you're well funded, you pretty much stay here. If you're not, then you move on to some easier maps where you don't need as much Star Force or as much funding. So this is Armory 2. really the best map, especially with the events as well. During events, it happens that Armory 2 is full. Then you can go Armory 1 here. It's slightly less than Armory 2, but it's quite similar. If you're not strong enough, you can go to the night chambers. So this is night chamber 1. A lot of people train here and come here often. You can quickly move here to All of Wonder. Or you can train in one of the other night chambers. I would recommend these maps if you are not too well funded. These maps are good. Yeah, Night Chamber 4 is really popular for the pink beans as well. So go here if you're not funded enough for Armory 1 or 2. And you could optional go here as well already if you don't want to, if you don't like the drill hall maps. So that's all optional. However, you can also on a later level go to other maps. One of them is in future Perion. You have the Forsaken excavation sites. This one is too early. Oh, clicked the wrong one. You need to rough wilderness. This map. These maps give a little more XP. So yeah, this map gives a little more XP than Armory 2. But Armory 2 has a higher spawn rate and easier to move through. I can just move to it, no need to use rock. Other option is Warrior Grounds. In the past it was like one of the best maps until it got a nerf. This map is really good because of its spawn rate. It has like 4 platforms as you can see. And a really high spawn. It definitely gives less XP, but more than the night chambers. Less XP than Armory 2, but more XP than the night chamber 1 to 5 or All of Wonder. Spawn rate is amazing here. Their XP is a bit lower than Armory 2. So that's an option as well. Another option would be to go Master Road. I would recommend this only if you're really high funded one with Armory 2. So it's a bit of a maze, so you need to find the right map. So here, there's the portal. There are several portals and some mates. So let's see if I can quickly find you the map, which is the preferred one. It's called Dungeon Road. Recommended is to, you need a lot of potions or you need FSR. Actually, Dungeon Road. This is the one, I think. But the spawn is really low here. It looks really on this one. Might be a little different. Let's take a look. Here's a portal. I think it is this road, this one after all. Not many mobs here at the moment, so you definitely want a Kana with you. And the canna has to be active, otherwise it will just die. If your canna is not funded, or doesn't have any gear, it will probably just die. And other than that, yeah, max 1 or 2 persons here in a party. I would recommend 1 canna with 1 person. So let's leave them up. You can talk here with NPC to leave Master Road. And we're back here. Okay, so that's one of the options as well. Only go there if you have high range, kill Armory 2 really fast. Then we have Kritias area as well. Which could be a nice option for some people. You can do meanwhile daily quest there and you get here a good amount of twisted time. The problem with Kritias is every 2 hours you have invasion, so I prefer not to train there during those hours. And it's normally also a good place to get some elites, but also with that, because you have only 2 hours and then there starts the invasion, so if you can't spawn the elite within those time, you have to wait on the invasion, which takes 30 minutes about, so a very long time. However, the invasion is only between 10 and 10, so if you do it, that's 10 AM till 10 PM, so after 10 PM you're free to go. However, if you go here for elite farming, after 12 you always have a reset, so you should go in the late hours or early morning if you really want to farm elites in Kritias. Kritias has in general a high level of mobs. One of the nice maps is the Corrupted Magic Forest. One of the 3. Let's pick this one. These are in general the strongest mobs. You have some places to teleport to the map. Again, with Kana it's much more beneficial. Let's go back to Kritias town. So then we have another high level place where you could go. And this came since the Black Heaven patch. So you go to Edelstein and then you have Scrapyard here. And you have the town over here. So you have different portals here. Scrapyard entrance is on here. This is Scrapyard Hill. And on the left you go back to Edelstein. Also popular for pink beans. So that is Scrapyard Hill 1. That's the entrance. And this is Skyline. This is, I personally really like this map. Has good spawn rate. Be careful for the drops from the ground, which definitely will and can kill you. They do high damage, so make sure you have enough HP, bring enough potions, or have a job which heals fast enough. So we spawn some elite, I believe. Let's kill it quickly and then move to the next map. Let's see where is. And we got a cubic chaos plate, so that's nice. And we feel something in the dark energy. So after this video is done, I'm gonna grind here a little and let it spawn. But there's also another map, which is Blackhaven Mage 5. Be sure to have enough damage and potions here, because they hit you hard. Spawn is incredible. But if you don't do enough damage, I would recommend only go here if you really one hit them. I don't do them one hit them. And we have another elite here. So let's some penciler modes. So this is like the ultimate map at the moment. Best spawn rate for XP level HP ratio. But yeah, suggested be mobile in this map. And bring enough potions or regain health. I use drain aura at the moment, so I do a little less damage, but I drain my HP up. Keeps me safe. So let's go back to town. If you have a small inventory and want to pick up drops, the mobs here in Blackhaven don't drop as much. They still drop some mesos and use items, but barely etc. items, so your inventory won't really get full, so you can keep on training. You get less lag as well from all the drops, because there are barely drops. So this was Mage 5. You can also go Mage 7, so these mobs are 230. They are the same level, and these are 230 as well. Same for Junction 3. From these 4 maps, Blackhaven Mage 5 has the best spawn, so that's why it's the recommended map for high levels. So that's a really good map. I would suggest to, if you kill Armory 2 in one hit, you can go there. However, I'm not sure if which map will be the best, that one or Armory 2 in future. When we get changes to the Star Force map, which Armory 1 and 2 will become, and the drill house. So it might be better to go back to Armory 2 then again, but we will see then. For now, this was my training guide. I hope it was informative. I hope it helped you all a lot. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments. And yeah, that's it. So thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye.